Hi, my name is Greg Powers.
And I'm Christy Powers. We're a competition barbecue team, and we're husband and wife. And we always agree on everything.
Well, not always. When we cooked at Iola, if we'd have done the chicken the way I wanted instead of the way you wanted, we might have won first place.
As you recall, when we went head-to-head at Fredonia, I kicked your butt. So.
You got lucky, and I'm still waiting on my rematch.
Yeah, and I'll still win.
Pretty big talk from a dishwasher and cleanup person.
Yeah, I'm going to clean your clock is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Actually, we do pretty much agree on things and get along fairly well when we're doing competition barbecue.
We are Naughty Nurses Barbecue. We're a competition barbecue team.
We are both nurses, and we've both got experience in emergency trauma settings, so we're used to dealing with high pressure.
Yeah, when you deal with life and death situations, you just seem to be able to work together fast and get things done. And besides, who would know more about injecting butts than a couple of nurses?
True. I got started cooking with an old Brinkman water smoker. Didn't get serious until Christy bought me a little Goodwin patio model. One of the first things I tried was a pork butt, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I read on the internet that it said you cannot oversmoke pork.
You know you can't put anything on the internet that's not true.
Yeah, well, I oversmoked it so bad the dogs wouldn't even eat it.
It was bad.
As we got better, we started sharing food with some coworkers, one of whom was trying to talk us into doing a barbecue competition locally. Finally got curious enough that I called the organizer and said, "What do we need to do this?" And her response was, "Well, it helps if you have a smoker."
Duh.
But she did direct us to the KCBS website where we got an idea, at least, of what we were getting ourselves into.
When he told me he wanted to compete, I thought he was crazy, but we did it anyway.
Yeah, we pulled into the comp. We looked like the Beverly Hillbillies with our equipment and our trailer that we had.
Floorboards loose, slapping. As we set up our site, we set up a cheap canopy. We had an inflatable couch. It was like we were camping. We set up in the middle of amazing competition teams. We had Smoking Triggers, Four Legs Up, Pellet Envy, Munchin Hogs at the Hilton. We had no idea of the teams that were surrounding us.
That's a good thing, too, because otherwise we would have been pretty embarrassed, I think.
All in all, we didn't come in last. We had a great time. We were hooked.
That was in 2008, and over the next couple of years, we averaged about 10 contests a year, and we upgraded to an enclosed trailer and upgraded some of our cooking equipment.
Yeah, we had cooked in everything from hot and windy to cold and wet, so having an enclosed trailer was so much nicer.
Yeah, Mom ain't happy, nobody happy, and it made her somewhat happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, in 2011, we got our first ever first place call. Another thing we did that year is we bought our Fast Eddie's pellet grill and started making cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
I think we made a few friends along the way.
Friends are a big part of why we do the competition barbecue.
Yeah, we go to every competition with the intention of winning, but we also want to go and enjoy the friends that we've made along the circuit. So,
speaking of good friends, the other thing we did in 2011 was we got involved with Operation Barbecue Relief, and we went to help cook for the volunteers and victims after the tornado in Joplin, Missouri.
And then shortly after that, or within that year after that, we went to Harveyville, Kansas and cooked for the tornado victims there. And then we also went back to Joplin a year later and cooked for the Day of Unity.
In 2012, we did 10 contests, got some first place calls. That was the first place call.
I think so too.
In 2012, we got some first place calls and came within a few points of winning grand champion at a couple of them, but we had to end our season early when I had back surgery.
And I can't let him get one up on me, so I'm going to have back surgery as well.
Hey, we could change our name to Baby Got Back Barbecue.
No, honey. Baby Got Back means backside, not back.
Oh, we'll stick with Naughty Nurses.
Thank you, Destination America, for the opportunity to submit this tape, and we would love to be chosen to go up against some of the nation's best pitmasters.
Thank you.
Thank you.